What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be explaining who Golden Freddy is, because a lot of people seem to fail to understand what exactly he is. I mean, of course, it's confusing. It's a really confusing story. So let's start off. Golden Freddy can be summoned by looking at this poster randomly throughout the night. He usually appears around 5 a.m. but this poster will alternate between this normal one and then a disgruntled version of Freddy Fazbear, this guy, and then it will switch to the face of Golden Freddy completely. So once that happens, you put this down and he'll appear right here. And basically, Golden Freddy is just a golden yellow version of Freddy Fazbear. He doesn't have eyes, so they're just pitch black, and his jaw is always hanging open, so he's like never talking, etc, etc. He's not the one that's doing the laughing, that's this one. People speculate that the security guard is actually Golden Freddy, but I'm gonna have to disagree with that theory, because if you listen to the message in night 4, you can hear that Freddy is present in the room when he died. Either Bonnie or Chica's present in the room, because you hear the soft moaning in the background. And what finally kills him is Golden Freddy's screech as soon as the message ends. So many people think Golden Freddy is like the original suit that the murderer used to lure in the 5 children and kill them, but it doesn't make sense, because if the Golden Freddy was the one who lured in the children, why would one of the children, well, I mean, people believe that the story is, that the 5 children's souls are possessing the animatronics, but why would one of the children possess the Golden Freddy suit if the murderer was using it? You understand? It really doesn't really make too much sense. So also in night 5, the one speaking could be Golden Freddy, because you hear his screech again at the end of the conversation. A lot of people believe that Golden Freddy lives in the kitchen, and I mean, that could make sense, but I don't know, it sounds weird to me. This is what I believe who Golden Freddy is. I think Golden Freddy is indeed a 5th entity in the game, not necessarily an animatronic, because the endoskeleton is not found inside, as proven by its limp position right here. But I believe Freddy Fazbear and Golden Freddy are 2 different costumes. I mean, just because of the fact that Golden Freddy does not have an endoskeleton inside of it, what is most likely probable is that the costume of Golden Freddy is probably the original one used by Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, because this pizzeria is not fairly new. There's a newspaper that says that it is a long-time family-owned business. Maybe they began with the costume of Golden Freddy. They probably discovered the animatronics later on and used them in the pizzeria, but maybe Golden Freddy was the original idea, not necessarily using endoskeletons, but somehow these automatic animatronics came in. Who knows what happened with that Golden Freddy costume? I mean, that supports the theory that the original killer used it. So maybe the original killer's spirit is haunting the Golden Freddy, but I don't know. So guys, the most plausible theory for Golden Freddy are these 2 scenarios right here. Either 1, he is the killer that once he killed I'm gonna say 4 children, because I don't know why people assume it's 5. I'm gonna say 4 children, the ones that possess Foxy, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the bunny, and Chica the duck/chicken. Golden Freddy is the one who murdered those 5 children, and now the souls of those children are haunting the 4 animatronics. But again, there's a lot of holes to that, because why would the murderer haunt Golden Freddy's suit? I mean, wouldn't he be placed in jail, or wouldn't he have been fired and continued his life? It really doesn't make sense. Unless he was killed, but there's no evidence that he was killed. So another one is that one of the children is possessing the 5th Golden Freddy suit, and he's sort of like the ringleader controlling the other animatronics to enact rage on the security guard, because that child feels rage that the old security guard was the one who killed the 5 of the kids in that group. So I mean, I just have to say that the second theory makes more sense, because a child's rage can be pretty serious, and Golden Freddy appears to be the ringleader because he's obviously the most deadliest one, considering the fact that he crashes your game. It's really hard to say what Golden Freddy exactly is. There's so many different scenarios you can take, but leave a comment if you have an idea, and maybe we could tie this up together. or at least come up with a logical story that tries to make sense to the game as best as it could. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in